Welcome back. Of course, many of us will be traveling to visit loved ones or to just get away this holiday season. So whether you plan to drive or fly, you can definitely expect some traffic, delays, possibly some hot-tempered travelers. We're joined now by Coleman Swartz. He's here with Better Business Bureau to give us some tips on how to keep our holiday travel stress-free or as stress-free as possible.
I was about to say stress-free? Impossible.
Yeah.
Things you can do to make it less stress-free? Plausible.
Yes.
So,
we'll take whatever stress list you can give us.
So one of the big things is people are like, well, how do I make it easy? How do I make it easy? Well, holiday travel is not easy.
No.
AAA estimates 55 million people are going to be traveling this holiday season. Not me, not you. What's a vacation? We don't need it anyway.
Oh, I'm leaving.
But the point is that a lot of people are going to take to the skies or hit the roadways. So a couple of things we want to tell you about that you can maybe make it a little less stressful. So number one, if you're going to fly, great job by the guys in the control roof. We got the graphic. Fly in the morning. I know it's an inconvenience, to fly at 1 or 2, 3 in the morning, 5, 6, 7 in the morning, but generally speaking, you're going to run into less problems, delays, and cancellations if you fly in the morning. If you start waiting to the afternoon, the evenings to fly, you could potentially run into problems. That being said, if you can fly nonstop, it's not always the most cost-effective. The more stops generally, the lesser price.
If you're going to get there for the holiday.
But if you can get there and you can go nonstop, go ahead and do it, because what you don't want to have to do is stop 3 or 4 times and maybe change planes and getting into the airports and in and out of the airports, especially the further north you get. And the weather is a disaster, you could be in for some really long delays. So if you can get a nonstop travel flight, get a nonstop flight. Travel light. Don't take a lot of bags. Don't take a lot of baggage, right? Leave your emotional baggage at home. Leave your physical baggage at home. Travel as light as possible. If you are driving, so 79% of people that are driving, of that 55 million, are going to be on the roadways driving. So number one, be nice to your fellow drivers. More specifically, though, maintain your vehicle. If you know, like I'm from San Antonio, I know I'm going to take a 5-6 hour car ride down to San Antonio. It's okay to spend a couple of bucks now to get your car looked at just to make sure. Forget traveling 12, 13, 15 hours somewhere. Wherever you're traveling, get your car done beforehand. That way you can save your headache. Could you imagine breaking down somewhere that you're not familiar with, or you're on the way somewhere and you don't know where you're going?
I cannot even imagine being in the car with my mother if that happened.
Or in-law. But you want to maintain your vehicle. So get your vehicle checked up on now before you go on these long trips that you're going to put hundreds, if not thousands of miles on it. And so you do some of these things and you'll be okay. Take a car safety kit. Look, technology is terrific. If I break down, I can probably call somebody and get some help. But what if you break down somewhere that has no cell signal? Or you've got to walk a little bit, or you might have to, you're going camping and you've got to camp out. So take some blankets, take some, some flashlights, some batteries. Always have that cell phone charged. I live on 50%, which is bad, but always have your cell phone charged. So, that way if you break down, you're okay, and you're not freaking out like most people would. So, because AAA can't get everywhere. They can get most places, but they can't get everywhere.
They take their time.
They take your time, yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by here today, helping us the best you can.
Hey, just be safe out there.
There you go.